Hey, everybody, this is Mary Trump at day 4 of the Democratic National Convention in Chicago, and I'm going to be asking people to give me their wild uncle stories because I don't have any. Let's check it out.
I have an estranged uncle who is a Trump supporter, and I think that's the case for a lot of folks. I luckily didn't grow up with him. I've maybe met him twice. My mother was adopted, so he's part of her birth family, and he came over to the house, and the first interaction that I've had with him probably in 20 years was him walking up to me and being like, "So what's with the headscarf?" Which was like a weird way to ask if I was, I don't know. But it was just really interesting. He then kind of got confrontational about the fact that I'm Muslim, and it was really awkward. But what I kind of realized is that I'm really glad I didn't have to grow up around him.
My crazy uncle story is that I am the crazy uncle, right? I've got 2 nephews, Forrest and Acadia, who I love to pieces. And I think my crazy uncle story is that I took Acadia to Compton because he loves trains. And so I said, you know what? I'm going to take you to go see the Compton Towers. And so I took my nephew, Acadia, 3 years old, and I took him there, and he had the best time of his life.
I may not have a crazy uncle story only because he was fully certified and my parents tried to keep him away from him.
My crazy uncle story is an uncle who I absolutely loved when I was a kid, but who turned out to support Trump despite all of his negative qualities or characteristics, because he said he would make more money in the stock market under Trump. He didn't care what it cost, he just wants to get rich.
My favorite crazy uncle story is my Uncle Billy, who would love to go to the beach. And we're sitting there one day at the beach, wondering what are we going to do. We're in Miami thinking about drinks, and all of a sudden up walks someone with vodka tonics, and he says, and I'm 17, he says, "Have your vodka tonic." That's not that crazy, is it? It's fun crazy, because it was wholesome fun crazy. I felt like a grown man. And then later on, of course, when I had a big party, he came and helped me clean it up, trying to bury the evidence for my parents. It didn't work, but it was a nice thought.
My uncle is a little crazy. He opened up a whole salt container, poured it on his catfish while we were at dinner, and he fished the catfish. Do y'all know that catfish, when you fish them, they eat the hook? I mean, it's been pretty intense, but as a Georgia girl from Albany, that's my crazy uncle.
My crazy uncle story is about the time we were at Thanksgiving, and my uncle was blabbering on about something horrific, as some people's uncles do, but his dentures had come loose, and he spit his teeth literally like halfway across the table, and everybody started laughing at him, and he never came to a Thanksgiving again. And I was like 12 when that happened, and I want to say, that was God at work.